Hey group, how you doing? It's me, Joe. Hope you've had a great night and great day. We are in the middle of a pretty good snowstorm today. Were in a blizzard warning. To be honest, I don't know if we still are. I haven't watched the news anytime soon, so I haven't watched it since last night. But we're supposed to be in the middle of a blizzard warning. It's snowing pretty good. I will tell you, I just got home. I was kind of at a blizzard party. It was pretty fun. Sometimes you just need to get out and you just need to laugh with your friends and have a good time. And so figure out, just about what's going on and how people do with their own storms of life. So that's what I want to talk to you guys tonight about. What do you do with your own storms of life or storms of your business? How do you handle that? And I apologize I'm on late tonight. It's about 25 after 9 my time because I'm on Central Time. So I'm late, a little bit later tonight than usual. But how do you guys handle the storms of your life? How do you handle the storms of your business? Because we all got them. I mean, I had a storm today in my business. And it threw a wrench in my plans. It threw a wrench in life, actually. But it's how we handle those problems and how we're going to persevere through those problems that make us to be where we're at today. And that's why we have to make life, and that's how we have to do business. So my issue was today that something got switched on me that is frustrating, but it happens. And the unfortunate part is that travel plans are already made and those type of things. So we just have to go with the flow. You really just have to go with the flow. You have to pick up the pieces. You have to move on. And so that's why I'm asking you guys, what are you doing when the storms of life come in? Maybe you have bookkeeping problems. Maybe you have employee issues. Maybe you have client issues. Maybe you can't find your right clients. I don't know what it is, but I know when I can't find my right clients, I have to stop, take back, and like what I said last night, find your niche market. Once you find your niche market, you're going to find your perfect client. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing? You're going to find your niche market. So when those storms of life come into your business and come into your life, you sometimes have to take a step back before we go forward. And I know that's hard. Who wants to do that? Hey, Jocelyn, who wants to do that? Nobody does. But we have to sometimes. Just like today in my business. I was all prepared for this one event that's coming up in a couple months, and all of a sudden a wrench got thrown into it. And I have to juggle everything around now, and I have to rearrange different things. But you know what? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's all right. You know, maybe you win some, you lose some. But the thing is, you have to roll with the punches, and you have to keep going forward. It doesn't matter what happens. You know, I get a little frustrated because now tonight the weather, we're having a storm here, and I like nice weather. I'd rather be out where I can get out and have freedom, and I can still get out. I mean, for goodness sakes, I live in the Midwest. We can get out. But still, I'd rather be where there's nice weather, and I get frustrated with that. But the thing is, we just have to keep moving, and we just have to keep looking forward. Because if we let the setbacks of life handle us, we're never going to move forward. You know, you can't let those setbacks become your reality. You have to keep moving forward. Put those setbacks in the back. Learn from them. Learn from your setbacks, and then keep moving forward. Because if we don't learn from them, then it's even worse. Because they're going to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. I have myself a business coach, and I hope you guys do too. I hope you have yourselves a business mentor or a business coach. I'm an empowerment coach, so I help people become empowered and become better than what they knew they ever could be. And that's what I love to do about my business. And also with my radio show, I empower people and I empower my audience to be better than what they are. Because that's what we need to do in life. We need to become better than what we are. So don't let the setbacks of life hold you back. Sometimes we have to go out of our way. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. You are so sweet. But sometimes we have to go out of our way. Sometimes it has to be a curve. Hey, Liz, how you doing? But sometimes it has to be a curve. But you know what? Keep following that curve. And take the detours as we do. Because all of us have had to take detours in life. That's just the way it is. It's just life. We have to keep moving forward. Change happens. Change happens to all of us. But it's how we handle that change that's going to make us to be the better person and the better business person. Because I've had lots of small businesses in my life, and it's from those experiences that I've learned and that I've kept moving forward. So, and I don't know if you guys can see that I'm on a group text because I'm on the city council here in my town, so I'm getting group text messages from our snow alert that we have going in place. So if you see that, that's what that's from. Anyway, hey Troy, how you doing? So anyway, when the storms of life come in, we have to keep moving forward. We have to set one foot front, because don't ever let your setbacks become your reality. It isn't any fun. And when I've had setbacks in my life, I look for the people who are positive in my life. I look for the people who can be the yay sayers and not the naysayers. Because those people, the naysayers, are just going to want to bring you down. And I don't want to have any naysayers. And sometimes we just have to let them go. Even if they're our good friends, we have to let them go. Because we want to be with the yay sayers in our life. And we want to be with people who will give us positive reinforcement. Sometimes we need the negative reinforcement just to know what we're doing wrong, so we can change that. But don't let the negative outweigh the positive. That's how I am. You know that. That's how I am. I have to be on the positive side. I have to look at everything on the positive side. So when the storms of life come to you, look for the positive. Yeah, that's right. The yay sayers. That's what I say. Hey, Christina, how you doing? So we have to look for the yay sayers and not the naysayers. Don't listen to them. They're boring. They're awful. Just put them off to the side. Let them chitter chat back here and then throw them off the back. We don't need them. We don't need them in our life. Just like today when I had that setback with my business. You know what? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And that's what I choose to do. I choose to let it go, and then I choose to rearrange my plans that I had for that part of my business and then go around it. Sometimes it's a curve, sometimes it's a straight line, but sometimes you just have to go after what you want. Even if it is that curvy line, we have to go after it. Sometimes it isn't fun. I know that. I get it. Hey, I'm right there for you. This is my inspiration right here. Hollywood. I will make it there someday. Not only to visit, but to be on stage there someday. That's my goal. What is your guys' goal? What's your big, bodacious, awesome dream that you want? Because this is mine. And sometimes in life when we're going past and going through those different problems in our businesses, like I had today in mine, we have to keep the goal in mind. This is my goal. And that's what I've had to do. I've had to keep my goal in mind because I got frustrated. I'm not going to tell you I didn't. I got frustrated. I was not happy, but that's just what happens. It doesn't matter if we're working for somebody. It doesn't matter. It's going to happen. So we just have to learn how to deal with the bad and deal with the good. And I wish we all could do just good all the time. But once you have a positive mindset and once you determine that you are going to have a great, positive, awesome day, the negative stuff that happens, yes, it's negative, but it also wants to be able to be at home, not be at home. Anyways, the negative goes in the backside, and the positive comes forward. Jocelyn, you say, I want to be able to work from my phone and own my own time. That's right. We all do. And that's the best part. So, Jocelyn, since you want to be able to work from your phone and own your own time, how are you going to do that? What's your goal to get that done? We all have them. My goal right here, Hollywood. I drink my tea out of that almost every day. And I know that's what I want, and so I'm trying to work there, try to get back out to Hollywood. But on a paid gig this time. Last time I went for fun, this time I'm going to go to get paid. I don't know how, when, why, or where, but it will happen. And my goal is by the end of this year. So Jocelyn, you have to tell us now how you're going to make that happen. Write in your comments how you're going to make that happen. I'm proud of you for that too, and I'm proud of you for making that happen. So now that you've put it out there to the universe and out to all of us, make it happen. Work super hard for a short time and sacrifice lots of things for my future. That's right. You have to. If you want to be somewhere in life, you have to sacrifice what you want to be able to get what you want. And I sacrifice a lot of free time to be able to work on my business. And I sacrifice, we all do. We're entrepreneurs. That's what we do. We have to sacrifice what we want to get what we want. And sometimes it isn't always fun, but we have to do it. And in the long run, what's going to happen is all of our friends and family are going to still working, and we're going to be able to go off to enjoy the good times in our life. because we've worked hard, and now then we'll be able to reap the rewards afterwards. So I'm proud of you, Jocelyn. Way to go. Proud, proud, proud. I'm proud of all of us. We all have different niche. We all have a different market. We all have a different business that we're going after. And it's fun. It's fun to see you guys with your different things that you're doing and everything else. And we all have to be fearless, Jocelyn. That is great. It's because sometimes the only belief that's holding us back is our own. So don't let that naysayer chirping back here, don't let that hold you back. Be the positive side. Let the positive mind put you forward in life. And sometimes it's hard to not listen to that, but we have to. And I've stood in lines before in grocery stores getting upset, and the line's taking forever, and I've got places to go, places to be. And then you have to just say, hey, Melissa, how you doing? And you just have to step back and go, you know what? It's okay. This too shall pass, and we will get through the line, and we will get our groceries or whatever it is we're buying taken care of. And then we can go on. And what I've said anymore is, if I'm in a line that's taken forever, that means God above is telling me to slow down. That's how I look at it. Somehow, some way, I'm being told to slow down. So then I slow down, and I turn everything into a positive. I say, you know what? It's a good day, woke up great, in great health, everything else. Even if you're having a horrible day, think of one or two things that are positive, and it'll make you a better day. So how do you deal with the storms of life? We're having a snowstorm tonight. Like I said, we're supposed to be in a blizzard warning. I have no idea. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't still. I think maybe we're downgraded to a winter storm warning. But to be honest, I haven't even watched the news. And we're getting snow. That's what we do. We're in the Midwest. We get snow. But you know what? This too shall pass. And this too we'll get out of there. Gratefulness. That's right, Jocelyn. Gratefulness. We all should be grateful. We all should be grateful in life. I'm grateful for the snow because you know what? That's going to help us to have a better spring and better summer. Our grass will be greener. So there you go. I don't like the snow. I don't mind it every once in a while, but we've had 50s, 60s, and 70-degree weather for the last 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden we're in a blizzard warning. But you know what? That's what we have to be. We have to be grateful for what we have. And even though the birds have been singing, but it's the end of February, so we're good. Even if we have snow, but it's not going to last real long, and I'm okay with that. And even with the thing that happened today with my business, it's just God's plan. I wasn't supposed to be at that particular time in that particular place. That's right, the law of attraction. The more grateful you are, the more positivity and blessings you attract. And that's right. And that's what, and you know what, one thing you should recognize too, Jocelyn, and everybody, is the more grateful and the more positive you are, watch how your life just opens up. Watch how life just opens up, and you start having all these people come to you. And all these people want to be around you because they want to be around your positive energy. They want to be around your grateful energy. And maybe, just maybe, you can start turning on them that they will turn out to be more grateful or more positive. It's a wonderful feeling when you do it. It really is. It's a wonderful feeling. I went to my Toastmasters group this morning. I rejoined it. I belonged like 10 years ago, and I rejoined it. Today was my icebreaker speech. And I gave my icebreaker speech, and I didn't think it was any big deal. I just kind of liked my life. And people were sitting there, and I got so many awesome compliments that they wanted to hear more. They wanted to know more about my life. And I'm like, but we have to be grateful. We have to be grateful for what we've had. Because no matter what's going on in your life, you can be a blessing to others. And that's why I felt like I was with my group this morning with Toastmasters. I was grateful for them because they were grateful to me. And they were grateful for me for coming and speaking and then giving my life story. Now, have I had more trials? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what everybody has been through. But lots of people have lots of trials and tribulations in their life. It's just how we weather the storm that's going to make us better, bigger, better, bolder, and stronger. And that's why I say as an empowerment coach, I want people to be bigger, better, bolder, and stronger. And, go with the yaysayers and not the naysayers. Because that just sucks to go with the naysayers. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I would have went with the naysayers. When my son was 2.5 back in the 90s, You know, I moved out to Carson City, Nevada all by myself, him and I, all by myself. And it was one of the best things I ever did because then I knew I could do it. And I knew I wanted to keep moving on in life. So, you guys, it's a fantastic feeling again. Not my Hollywood mug. I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for all of you. You know that. I'm really grateful for all of you. Hopefully you're not getting the storm we are. Like I said, I don't know. You know, originally they said 8 to 14 inches. Now they cut it back to 6 to 10. I don't know. Like I said, it's just, that's just a little part of my life. You know, but we have to weather each storm. And we have to weather each storm that comes in our life, in our business, and in our world. And how you deal with that storm is, okay, Jocelyn, good night to you too. Thank you for being on with us tonight. But anyway, how you deal with the storms of life is what's going to happen in your life. And so just be grateful. Oh, thank you, Liz. We're grateful for you as well. We are blessed. Yeah, and you guys are all a blessing to me. You especially, Liz, and everybody in my group. You guys are all a blessing to me. And I'm so appreciative to all of you. So anyway, I'm going to let you go for the night. I'm going to go and get my dogs outside. They're going to come back in really snowy because it's snowing outside. Anyway, you guys have a great night. God bless. You know, as I always say, you are stronger than what you give yourself credit for. So go forth and be great. And I will talk to you guys, I hope tomorrow night. If not, I'll be back Sunday night. All right? God bless.